What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Multiverse. Today we're going to be talking about episode 1 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is going to be the full spoiler breakdown for Captain America Winter Soldier. So big spoiler warning, definitely watch the episode before you continue with this breakdown video. But hey, if you're still watching, then let's go ahead and get into the first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So as we know from the episode, this is taking place 3 months after the events of Avengers Endgame. So if you remember what happened at the end of Avengers Endgame, basically Captain America, or Steve Rogers, told Sam that he wants him to take the place as Captain America in this new world. And Sam basically responded that he feels like this shield that he now owns isn't actually his. And we see him come to terms with this even more throughout this first episode. So the first episode starts out with basically Falcon working with the military, and they're trying to find and save a captured Captain Vassant, who is basically stolen by the LAF crews, who is led by Batroc, or Georges St. Pierre, that was featured first in Captain America Winter Soldier. Falcon is able to save Captain Vassant before the enemies head into the border of Libya airspace, and he pretty much marks that as a victory. And then it cuts to a place called Tunisia or Tanzania. I don't even know what the location is called, but that's just what I wrote down. The scene cuts and it basically showcases Sam or Falcon trying to fix Red Wing, who is of course the epic drone that Falcon carries on his back. We find out that this LAF crew basically believes that the world is a better place after the blip. And then this soldier talks about a crazy conspiracy theory about Steve, who is essentially in a secret base in the moon. Obviously, that's just BS. But then the scene cuts to Washington, D.C., with Sam doing a speech in Steve Rogers' honor. Sam or Falcon stresses that they need new heroes for the times they were in, and the speech is basically to honor Steve Rogers and give back the Captain America shield for Steve Rogers Museum, which basically solidified the fact that Sam doesn't want to take up the mantle as Captain America anymore. According to a conversation that Sam had with War Machine states that the world is broken and everyone is looking for someone to fix it. The show goes on to cut to a Winter Soldier nightmare where he killed somebody, and essentially what's going down with Winter Soldier, or Bucky Barnes, is he's got a list of a lot of people's names who either had ties to Hydra, and his goal is to either kill them or convict them, most likely kill though. This kind of reminds me of the list that Green Arrow had from the television show, where basically he went down and checked the boxes and killed the people that were on the list. We could basically apply the same thing that Bucky is going through, and he's actually currently seeking a therapist about his past, even though he is actively trying to hunt down known Hydra to kill him or convict him. For Bucky's therapy, he doesn't want to be known as the Winter Soldier anymore. Rather, he wants to be known as Bucky Barnes, according to his therapist. One thing is for sure is Bucky was at peace in Wakanda, and the only thing that Bucky wants is peace and freedom, according to him. Obviously, I don't think this is the case. I think Bucky is looking to continue to go down that list and check the boxes of the people that are known Hydra that he either put into positions or he worked with while he was the Winter Soldier. The next part of the episode basically showcases Sam going to see his family at the family boat, and the situation right here is very interesting. Basically, his sister wants to sell the boat because she's unable to pay for it, but Sam, being who he is, he's not ready to sell it because he wants to keep his dad's memory and he doesn't want to get rid of it for that reason. It's the family boat and it also has ties to their house, so if the boat goes, then most likely the house goes as well. And then during the next part of the episode, it turns out Bucky is befriended an old man that seemed to be on the list of the people he killed. So I would assume that he's trying to comfort the old man, or at least befriend him to help him out, because at the end of the day, it was Bucky that put the old man in that situation. The episode then cuts to a place in Switzerland, and basically a bunch of people grouped up together, and they all put on masks at the same time to basically disguise people who are robbing a bank of some sort, which actually turns out to be the Flag Smashers, who have always been known as a foe of Captain America. They're anti-patriotic, mask-wearing anarchists. That's basically what sums them up. The episode then cuts to Sam and his sister trying to get a loan for their house as well as their boat to kind of consolidate things, but unfortunately that ends up not working. The banker denies them of the loan, basically saying that they don't have any income coming, so how do they expect to get this loan? To which Sam's sister says, how do you have income when you were gone for 5 years? Obviously, we know that Sam was blipped for 5 years, and it put his sister and the rest of his family in financial hardships. Sam's military friend basically went to the Flag Smashers ping on their phone because he was trying to figure out who these people were, and he ended up recording the leader of the Flag Smashers. So I look forward to seeing how that plays out. I would imagine we'd see that in the next couple episodes, basically a battle between the Flag Smashers and Falcon and Winter Soldier. And then at the end of the episode, this is the part that was mind-blowing. We cut to the television screen screen, we have a news alert from the Department of Defense, and they have officially appointed a new Captain America for the United States of America. And of course, the new Captain America is sporting the shield that Steve Rogers gave to Sam to uphold the mantle of Captain America. But it turns out that is no longer the case because Sam had an opportunity to be Captain America and he denied it. But it'll be very interesting to see how this plays out, because I know of at least 2 people that are not going to be happy that this new person, this new Captain America, is sporting Steve Rogers' shield. Sam gave it away to a museum for the sole purpose of keeping it in the museum and not to give it away to a random Captain America. So I would assume we're going to see an altercation between this new Captain America versus Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I would assume this situation or battle is probably going to get Sam and Bucky locked up, or at the very least interrogated because of this situation. This entire first episode had the goal of Sam and Bucky trying to uphold Steve Rogers' legacy, and it's not turning out to be that way. Now, as for who this new Captain America is, he is basically John Walker, who is US agent, or as you might know him, Super Patriot. He is essentially the new incarnation of Captain America, so it'll be very interesting to see how everything plays out. But that is the first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, guys. Be sure to stay tuned to the channel. We're going to be doing breakdown videos of this stuff. We're going to explain as much stuff as we can regarding Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and as well as news as it relates to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series and the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel with your notifications on, and as always, we're giving away a PlayStation 5 at 25k subs, so definitely enter for that. Thank you guys all once again for watching. This has been Wes, and I will talk to you on the next video.